Hi, I'm Emily DuCare, professor of biology at Provital University. My students learn to listen to the language of nature and transform the stories I tell about each ingredient into cosmetic creations for all types of beauty. Like them, take your inspiration from these stories and engage with care motives, science with emotion. Hi, class. I hope you're full of energy today, as that's exactly what we're going to discuss. Energy drives us, revitalizes us, and moves us. We all need constant stimulation to feel alive and connected. But tell me, what type of energy do you think moves the world? And what about your skin and scalp? Today, we're going to work on a revitalizing fruit-based hair mask. And to inspire you, I'm going to tell you a story about fruit trees that drove change, called Forests Encouraging Movement. In a peaceful area of countryside and mountains lived a young man named Cyrus. His light skin, his freckles shining in the sunshine, and his red hair were reminiscent of ripe oranges in autumn. Cyrus cultivated orange, lemon, and apple trees that grew tall and strong, fueled by the earth's energy and the slow pace of the countryside. However, one day, he decided to move to the big city. He wanted to explore and grow beyond the limits of the countryside. But the hustle and bustle of the urban landscape soon overwhelmed him. The lights, the noise, and the pace of urban life caused his essence to fade, as well as the reddish shine of his hair. One day, while walking through the gray streets, Cyrus stumbled across a small oasis, a community garden. The citrus and apple trees growing there had the same aroma and energy as the trees of his childhood. And that was when he understood that the energy of nature always prevails, even if the environment changes. Cyrus began to visit the garden, and his energy slowly returned. He found that he wasn't the only one. Many people in the city were searching for spaces in nature to recharge. What they called shirin-yoku in Japan, or forest bathing, a connection with the natural essence that soothes the mind and revitalizes the body. Inspired by that reconnection, he decided to create more city gardens and share his knowledge of fruit trees, explaining that they are not just food, but sources of pure energy. We are what we eat, he would say. Cyrus started a movement. Gardens began to pop up all over the city, revitalizing not only the environment, but also the people living there. And at the same time, something surprising happened. Cyrus's hair recovered its natural shine, reflecting his reconnection with nature. In the end, Cyrus honored his roots, but also his name, which means like the sun. And his energy, like that of the sun, lit up not only his life, but also that of those around him. As Rachel Carson says, the balance of nature is not a status quo. It is fluid, ever shifting. And just as Cyrus recovered his hair's vitality by reconnecting with nature and trees, today we're going to create a revitalizing fruit-based hair mask, taking advantage of the revitalizing and antioxidant properties of oranges, lemons, and apples. We are therefore exploring a cosmetic concept rooted in the power of superfoods, ingredients celebrated for their wellness and skin benefits. So remember, nature knows what it's doing. Observe it with your mind and imitate it with your heart. Enjoy developing your project.